G'day tankers, how we going? Welcome to Monday Night Replays with Major Rage. Hey, here we are cruising around with Zorboz. We're on El Huluf and it is a standard battle. And before we get too much further into it, I better do the mini-map and let you guys know that congratulations to Miss Blade for taking away last week's Monday Night Replays, only by a couple of votes. So, and I have to change some stuff around. Alright, what do we got? We got a trainer guys coming through. We got an AMX, we got an LTG, we got a FV4202, and the old A43. So we're in a WZ131, and they look down about as much as a snobby snobby English person. Because they've always got their nose up in the air. Anyway, if I have to explain it, it's not worth saying. Alright, so getting out of there, because that's just a whole heap of badness coming straight at you. Now, in theory, yes, they have all taken that side. Well, not all taken that side, no, yeah, there we go. We've got the AMX that has decided to take the low road. So making a run down there probably wouldn't have been the smartest thing to do. And then to see a Fury and an STRV sitting down the bottom there, waiting for someone to try and run around the back like I would have. Gotta watch that bullet drop, mate. You aim for the side, but you hit him in the track. And he's got an Achilles sitting up on the top of the range there. Oh, and that STRV is right for the picking. Unfortunately, he got hit. He got hit pretty quick. Okay, taking a couple of damage shots there, one from the AMX, and not quite sure where the other one came from there. Most likely the LTG, because if it was the FV, you would have known all about it. Okay, so the Fury has made its way up. T-34 is left to deal with them. Well, two T-34s, one's an 85 and one's a frontline tank, I'm assuming. The 2G. It's got bad cell phone data anyway. Alright, what do we got going on here? No one has decided to come right up the top yet. Although that FV202 is probably going to start cresting real soon now that they're all dead. The Fury's going to make his way up as well. Looks like that T-34-85 is coming for our hiding spot. No, gone straight past us, just using the town for a bit of armour. Okay, so I've just spotted the Fury. And he's gone up in there. Oh, it could have been the A43 that shot him before. The AMX and the A43. Alright, there's the FV, and there's that AMX again. Alright, we're gonna take a shot on... No, we're just gonna sit here and passively spot the FV as he goes past. Hopefully exposing his back end, or exposing one of his weaker allies. That's what we're after. Sorry about that. Ooh, nice. Tracked him and left him sitting on top of a hill. Okay, now we've got to move in on the FV and give our T-34 a bit of support. And not penetrated, but luckily, I don't know, it's not a T-34 that I thought it was. Mind you, just looking at it, I should have known. Oh, look, it's a tank destroyer, not a medium tank. At least I know what class T-34 is supposed to be. I'm not that bad. Okay, so back up to the Overwatch position. There is an STRV that is still yet to be spotted. There's a T-28 prototype and a Jackson. Right, so the Jackson has just proximity spotted us. And now we've got to worry about that T-28 prototype hitting us. Wow. That was a good shot to the back end on the prototype. And there's that STRV that we'd lit up before, and there he goes. Looks like we're getting shot in the butt by the Jackson, so time to do a bit of... I was going to call it four-wheeling, but I suppose you wouldn't call it four-wheel driving in a tracked vehicle, would you? So, a bit of rock climbing. And running around behind the Jackson, hopefully we can light him up and take him out. And it looks like he panic shot there, so he could be on reload. There we go, and go for a little ram, and a final shot. I gotta give this guy credit. I really do not like the WZ-131, but he is playing it well. Okay, we've just lost a KV-2. That's not good. Just lost a lot of firepower there, but it is still 3 versus 2. And it appears only one of them is overly skilled. So let's see what we can do. Here we go, IKV, and smacked him. Rammed him, pushed him up the hill, just said, mate, you're not going nowhere, just settle it down. 4 kills, too many. And a victory. Well done. Here we are in the aftermarket review for Zorboz, cruising around in the WZ-131. He was on Al Huluf, and it was a standard battle. Alright, let's see what sort of damage we did here. We did... I took out an engine and a track. Took out a driver and another track. More tracks, and an ammo rack. So, ammers, drivers, and... Ammers? It's one of those nights. Ammo, drivers, and tracks. Oh my. Okay, not the top scorer in damage this game, but he was up there and walks away with it in experience. So, top man in experience, fourth man down in damage, but not by much. It's 2,500 versus 2,200. There was only a 300 gap in there. Well, not even a 300, it was like a 220-ish. Plus 50, whatever. Okay, all in all, walking away with a mastery badge, Ace Tanker, the Fire for Effect, the Fighter badge, the good old Sharpshooter, the Spotter badge, he well earned that Spotter badge, the Duelist badge, and the good old Bruiser badge. No overall badges, but still did very well. Alright, if you liked Zorboz's replay, chuck his name in the comment section down the bottom, and that'll count as your vote. Here we are, replay number 2. We are cruising around with Harbinger. We're in a T71DA. We're in Sand River on a standard battle. With a standard battle. During a standard battle. I don't know. Okay, so we are a fairly quick tank, so I don't think I'm going to need to speed up too much here. And we shall hook it along. Flick back to his view here. Alright, so we've got an unsuspecting SPC-1 copping 2 shots in the back. Got an old Panther cruising up, trying to get right up in our face, but no, you can just stay back there, Mr. Panther. I've got a T-34 here that'll help me keep you in line. Ooh. Unfortunately, artillery dropped a doozy there and left our crew reeling. And over the top corner there, we've got a P43, P34, P43, just peeking over the top there, getting a sneaky shot off. So at the moment, it's a bit of peekaboo, no peekaboo, no peekaboo. Alright, copping one in the face and deciding to fall right back. I need to pop up in similar to the same spot. Our T-43 friend behind us here has... Did I call him a T-34 before? Well, we're hoping for a T-34. Unfortunately, we've got a T-43. Okay, so what is the plan now? Oh, hello. We got a that Panther from the other side here now. There's the top end of him, and didn't scratch him. Ooh, they killed our driver. They tracked us. That hurts. Ooh, ow. Someone just unloading a clip left and right there. I gotta go through and put all my markers back on. For some reason it doesn't stick during replays. Okay, got a shot on the top of the P43 there. 1, 2, and he was already dead. SPC looks like he's coming around the back of us there on the mini-map. We've got a heavy tank number 6 up the top there. So it's pretty much now or never to do something. There's that pesky Panther. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to be able to injure him from the front. Bit of fancy manoeuvring there. Ooh, copping a shot in mid-air. I'm assuming it was a T-67 that did that. Alright. Panther turned around and we were able to smack him in the back of the head. Here's that SPZ and... oh, sorry, SPC, SP1C. And dispatched him fairly easily. Now we cruise around the back here. Here's that T-67 that got a shot on us earlier. Oh, missed him with that one. Repaid him with the... oh no, someone else got him. T-34. It's alright, if he wasn't dead a second ago, he would have been dead a second later. Okay, what do we got here? Leopard. And that M44 that took a shot on us. Well, there you go, buddy. There's your crew stunned back. And here, have another one. And while you're at it, just may as well take the whole Christmas present. Get out of me way. I got a bullet for a leopard here. But of course I'll wait for you to shoot and waste yours first. I like getting a Reaper medal. Okay, who have we got here? Yeah, it's the old M4. Alright. Harbinger with the 5 kills. Well done. And time to cap out. No, we're not going for the cap. We could have Tiger 131 over there. And the old Dicker Max. Even the game knows that it is drawing to a close. Oh, monster kill. What sort of damage? You took 68 of that Dicker Max. Looks like, alright, we got an 87 over there that you could try and play around with. There you go. Oh, Grilly. Well, why not? Oh, probably because you got 3 health points left. Okay, I see now. You're only going to survive the first shot. Although splash damage will wreck you. Ooh, 1 to the side, 2 to the side. Come on, reload! I know it's a clip, but you really gotta try and get that thing to load quicker. Okay, so last tank standing. What do we do? Do we run for the kill? I mean, the entire game is running for the kill. Oh, there you go. They lit him up for you. Have you got a shot on him? You even got a shot. Go on. Reaper! Oh, just missed. Bugger. And victory! Here we are in the aftermarket report for Harbinger 2. Cruising around in the T71DA. Right. Oh, and he was on Sand River. Right, let's see what sort of damage we did here. We took out a driver, and no more critical, so we took out a driver. Well done. Let's see what we did in the way of damage. Not the highest in damage, but second in command for experience. So let's see what we did here. 1,160. And the top man is 1,700, so... there's a little bit of a gap there. What's that? 500? 600? Yeah, 600-ish. But still managed to do second in command in experience. So let's see what he walked away with. He walked away with a Mastery Badge 2nd class. The Reaper Badge. Hey, I called that one. Fire for effect. The Spotter Badge, which he earned valiantly, I might add. The Duelist Badge, and the Hand of God Badge. Well done. All in all, walking away with Pescui's Medal for taking out 2 enemy SPGs, and Top Gun for 6 or more kills, or 8 or more in a grand battle. Alright. That is Harbinger's replay. If you liked his replay, chuck your vote in the comment section down the bottom, and that'll count as your vote. Have I said vote enough? Here we are, last replay of the night, and we're cruising around with Epicurus, and we are in an STRV-74. We're on Tundra, and it is a standard battle. Okay, so let's see what the old STRV can do on the Tundra. Now, this thing is a little bit slower, and it looks like we're heading for the hill, so may as well kick it in the guts. Okay, here we are. I'll let Epicurus have control, and smacks the old Panther right in the side of the head. The PZ-4H just exploded, as they tend to do. Must be that hydrostatic clutch or something they've got in the back there. It just makes them a little more rounded and a little easier to penetrate and explode. There's a tank I haven't seen in a while, the old T-150. me, I had one of my best games ever in the old T150, and I don't even remember owning it. Ooh, armor not penetrated. Hang on, let's just wait around for an ally to get in the way. That's awesome. The only ally we got up here, and he's in me shot. Okay, we got an ally EXP cruising up there, and we got an M4 encroaching from behind. And there's probably an IKV out there somewhere. Ooh, I guarantee you they hit a rock right next to it. There we go, critical hit, and just as you were going to start pulling back too. Ooh. Yeah, there goes the rest of his life, and we didn't even get a chance to reload. Oh, there's that OI, and he's all lined up for a bit of Epicurus meat. Although his reaction time could do with a bit better, although so could yours. And got a shot on the old VK28 as he does the old fly through. Back to the OI, and that's a bit of a miscar. T-34 tank destroyer, side on. Thank you very much, sir. We'll take. Oh no, we didn't take nothing. No, hopefully that PZ-34 sticks around long enough, and we'll take our vengeance out on him. Or the ground just in front of him. Ooh, where'd you come from? Okay, it's getting a little bit hot up on the hill here. We're taking it from behind. We are giving it to the front. That P-34 can pee right off. That's P-43 anyway. I look after a while. Ooh, I saw that artillery shell come through. Pretty sure I saw his name all over the side of it. And there goes the PZ-34. And there goes the VK. Who said it was getting a bit hot on the hill? Now here we go, we've got a Sherman coming in as our reinforcement. Hopefully he lasts long enough to do something to... No, never mind. Hopefully he lives long enough for me to finish the sentence. Oh, wait. No. T-34 is running back the other way. Epicurus has had the idea of, oh, if I cruise forward, duck this side of the rock, I could spin around behind him, and oh mate's just had the worst day ever. And the PZ-4H comes around the corner and goes, huh, what? Oh, that guy. Here we are in the aftermarket report for Epicurus, cruising around in the STRV-74. We're on Tundra, and it was a standard battle. And what sort of damage did we do here? We took out a gunner. We took out another gunner. Alright. Go on. No, not a gunner. Took out a gun and an engine. The old PZ-34 had a bad day, and we took out the commander on the PZ-4H. Well done. Let's see what we did in the way of team score. Again, not the highest in damage, but definitely up there in experience. 1,788 versus, 2,000. But you'd expect that from... Oh, it's a P-34. That's a medium, isn't it? Anyway. I'll just shut my yap because I'm trying to sound intelligent and failing. All in all, walking away with a Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, a Fire for Effect, and the Bruiser Badge. All in all, walking away with Confederate. Well done. Causing damage or critical to at least six enemy players. Well done. Alright, if you liked Epicurus' replay, chuck his name in the comment section down the bottom, and that'll count as your vote. And on that note, boys and girls, I will call that an episode. So thank you very much for watching and voting. I need more replays, and I need tier 6 replays, because you go, oh, but you got 2 pages of replays. They're all from one person. I mean, the shotgun effect is nice, but sooner or later you overpopulate the dam. So I need more populations. Get more people to send replays in. Especially tier 6, because I've got a couple in tier 6 that I want to get out, and I don't want to get over-updated again. So, alright. Have a good one, guys, and I shall catch you next time.